Hello and welcome to part 2 of our myth-busting video series on environmental monitoring in the data center. The purpose of this series is to look at the unforeseen risks inherent with running a data center, especially when relying solely on environmental monitoring. Firstly, we would like to be clear that monitoring is an essential tool for data center operations, but in this series we will show that monitoring alone is not enough to minimize operational risk. In reality, your cabinet sensors may not be a good indicator of your actual IT temperature. To show why, let's first look at a cabinet outfitted with ASHRAE recommended sensor placement, near the top, bottom, and middle of each cabinet. The temperature profile in this image was generated by a CFD simulation. Even after following suggested placement guidelines, it appears that the temperature sensors do not provide an accurate picture of the cabinet inflow temperature profile. From this image alone, we see that small hotspots can exist near sensor locations, but can go undetected. And with just 3 data points, thermal mapping would be unable to capture the curved temperature gradient between the sensor locations. This is an issue that was explained in part 1 of the series. Let's now look at a case where cabinet sensors do provide an accurate profile of the cabinet inflow temperature. In this case, the cabinet sensors pick up on a hotspot near the top of the cabinet and would do a good job at mapping the spaces in between. But what if we look at the inflow temperature of the IT equipment? By plotting maximum IT inflow temperature, we see overheating equipment in an area where the cabinet sensor is green. That may not seem possible, but by animating the pathway of air delivered to the IT equipment using streamlines, we can see that there is recirculation under the cabinet that is causing the overheat. Cabinets aren't airtight. Even when completely blanked, leakages can still happen under and around the mounting rail. We can get a better idea of the difference in temperature between the cabinet inflow and IT inflow by looking at the temperature profile from a side view. Because of the mounting rail leakages, there is a sharp temperature change between the cabinet inflow and IT inflow, where recirculating air mixes with the delivered cooling. Although the sensors correctly show the temperature of the air being delivered to the cabinet, they are not able to capture this mixing and therefore do not alert the operator to the risk of overheat. So, to reiterate, cabinet sensor temperatures do not always correspond to the actual IT inlet temperatures. Internal mixing and recirculation can affect IT equipment temperatures without your sensors even telling you. In the end, monitoring does not ensure that your assets are safe. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in learning more, please continue to view the rest of the videos from this series. If you would like more information, please feel free to contact us.